All decorations have been removed. This year, there will be no Christmas celebrations where Jesus was born. May God's peace and blessings be upon Jesus and his mother Mary. This is Bethlehem, the city where New Testament scriptures tell us Jesus was born, a birth also narrated in the Holy Quran. Just over 2,000 years ago, a young mother traveling away from her home was forced to deliver her child outdoors in makeshift accommodations, seeking crude shelter and sustenance from the nearby trees and a spring. A humble birth for one of the world's most influential and revered teachers. There are 53 churches in Bethlehem. 30,000 people live here. Many from around the globe pilgrimage to this place, sacred to Christians for centuries. The town has one of the oldest Christian communities in the world, but this year, things will be different on Christmas. Christmas in Bethlehem is not just a one-day celebration. For many, it begins with a 4-week season of Advent, a time of reflection, charity, fasting, and prayer, which concludes on December 24th, making way for 12 holy days of Christmas beginning on December 25th. Several denominations and most Orthodox Christians mark Christmas on January 6th or 7th. Armenians celebrate Christmas on January 19th. However, this year, all of them have decided not to have any Christmas celebrations in Bethlehem. The Church of the Nativity is the holiest site in Bethlehem. It has a small cave where Jesus was reported to have been born. This is the oldest major church in the Holy Land. Bethlehem is just 5 miles from Jerusalem. For hundreds of years, Christian pilgrims have walked from Jerusalem to the manger square in Bethlehem. But not this year. 75 years ago, more than 86% of Bethlehem was Christian, but the 1948 Nakba disseminated the Christian community. As Israeli aggression in Gaza continues, Christians of Bethlehem are showing their solidarity with Palestinians in Gaza. Israeli forces have destroyed 3 Christian churches in Gaza, along with more than 150 mosques. The Church of St. Porphyrius was destroyed by Israeli bombings. It is the 3rd oldest church in the world. The bombing also destroyed the oldest mosque in Gaza, called the Omari Mosque. This is the Lutheran Christmas Church in Bethlehem. They have placed a baby Jesus amid rubble in their nativity scene, representing the devastation of the current Israeli-Hamas war. Here, the baby Jesus lies swaddled in a kafaya, a distinctively patterned Palestinian scarf, surrounded by stones. Earlier in October, the patriarchs and heads of churches in Jerusalem came together canceling the Christmas celebrations. Christmas is synonymous with joy and celebration to commemorate the birth of Jesus, the Christos, or Anointed One. But things are different this year. All decorations are down. No festive lights. No melodies of choirs filling the air. No children parading with their musical instruments. No traditional Palestinian Arabic food to enjoy. Manger Square, the city center, will be silent. This is where Christians, Muslims, and visitors from around the world usually gather to celebrate. Bethlehem will stand dark and deserted. Just somber prayers, reflections on the genocide of fellow Palestinians in Gaza, crying to end apartheid and occupation. They will be praying quietly, perhaps for the 8,000 human beings who are in the bombed-out rubble, hoping to be rescued by someone, or perhaps hoping that some miracle will keep them alive. In these times, when words for prayer are even hard to gather, some may just sit silently, allowing their tears to submit their prayers.